Hey, what up, what up, what up? It is Open and Honest. This is your boy, West Meets World. You gonna go?
What's up? This is Honest and Open.
Honest and Open.
And I'm DJ Sunflower.
Oh, what'd I say? Open and
You
Honest?
said Open and
Open
Honest.
and
I mean, he's getting there either way.
I mean, who we got?
we got Young Emmy on the mic here. I'm Young Emmy. You can follow me on Instagram, Young X Emmy. No O, because I'm cool like that. And
Or illiterate.
You're
I'm sorry,
not
buddy.
supposed to bring it up.
I'm sorry.
So what we talking about today?
Well.
Besides the title.
Yeah.
Right.
We're talking about dating apps, honestly. Me and Buddy over here, we recently just got on the dating apps as experimental to get content for today's episode, feel me?
Uh-huh.
And
I got some screenshots.
right, same. We was exchanging screenshots, and it's just like, at this point, it's entertainment because I'm not really taking this seriously, but it kind of sucks for people who are taking it seriously. It's just kind of hard, like, nowadays.
To get anything serious.
To be serious. Or it's like what Wes was saying earlier. What you were saying this earlier, how, like, some people are just, like their expectations, basically, like, they want, like, it's either too serious or, like, not enough.
Yeah, I said that.
How was it been for you? We could go on about our stuff, but, like, you know,
Yeah, let's start with you.
it's a
We got
different perspective, like, from a
No,
guy's
it's not
side
good.
and then from a girl's side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, as far as our perspective, it's weird because, like, okay, you can go on there, right? And you can get a girl that, you know, take her home, blah, blah, blah.
So it's just about getting pussy.
It's not about, because if you try to go in there for anything else, you get played. Because usually,
Okay, so that's how. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's your perspective from it. Like, you don't have a specific, like, any, like, do you have like a constant
Like, have you
type that's
actually-
in your, like, inbox? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the ones that be in my inbox ain't the ones I swipe right on. I don't know how it works out that way. So, like,
So, right, because you don't have to swipe right on them for them to be able to message
I
you.
know
No.
that's the crazy
That's the
part.
problem.
I
Yeah,
know.
so,
bruh.
like-
there be so many of them. Like, and I'm not even trying to be rude, but if you don't have a good first profile pic, I'm swiping left.
Because first impressions
'Cause
are everything. I
everything,
don't
and
get
it's
to
funny 'cause I was-
see you or
Right.
talk to you or nothing. I see your pictures and your Instagram link. And
Wait.
if none of them shits is hidden, when by the time I get to your fourth picture, it's not.
If I can't tell which one you are on the picture, I can't rock with it.
Period. Why are
Right.
you posting group pictures on your
Yeah.
fucking dating
Right,
profile?
which one?
That's-
What was it?
Like-
The one I saw, the one I sent Ty was this one guy who was literally in the hot tub with two other dudes.
It's like,
And I was like, buddy, which one do you think it is? And we swiped right. It was like the totally opposite one of who we thought it was.
it was on some hot tub time machine shit. Like,
Period. Like they was in
weird.
Vegas, like them. You know,
With
I
the
get it
beer.
because he was trying to show off, like, you know, him being shirtless and shit. But he's like, I'm in the
But
hot
with your
tub with my homies. But
I mean,
we
that one,
probably met
football
met them
player
that
did it.
day, basically.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
It looked like.
Okay, so
I've seen
now
some funnier ones though too.
with the dating
What app was
apps.
that on? That was a.
that, okay.
Plenty of fish. Plenty of the
Plenty
fish
of
is
Fish.
Oh,
foolish.
that's
Look, that is so
That is
different
a
from
foolish-
Tinder. I
That
feel
one's
like
disrespectful.
I feel like
two-
one's white and one's black. Like, fuck,
Okay.
there's no black and white. There's no gray areas either. Tinder is a little white. Plenty of fish is black. White
Yeah.
people, when they hit on you, are hella weird. And black people, when they hit on you, are just kind of disrespectful. So it's just
right, a little
like,
aggressive.
hella aggressive. Now,
Yeah.
have any of you guys, like, have you, Wes, like, been on these apps and, like, besides just fucking somebody off the app, like, have you, like, legit tried to, like, go on a date? Like, all right, let me stop playing around and see, like,
Let me
if
see
this
who's
shit really
serious
works.
Yeah,
about
that's the ones you get where they be catting.
Catting.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like, do you
Yeah,
have
but
an
like,
example?
when has one never catted?
No, I did I did have a girl that I actually went with in Atlanta from Tinder. So that one worked out. We was together for like a year, which is long for me.
Okay.
And yeah, so no, that one was cool. But like other than that, yeah, they mostly like be weird. I
Was
don't
you
know.
skeptical at first though?
What with her?
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, you got to make sure they're not catfishing because people still do that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you gotta say that you getting there in 5 minutes or 2 minutes, but you really over in the side. So you seen them come out, so you know what they look like. So it's
You
like, okay.
FaceTime them before?
I mean, FaceTime got filters
Not
now.
everyone has iPhones.
Damn.
And you're right. West don't got an iPhone.
Some people like good technology.
Well, you could. Oh, you can still video like chat on Snapchat or Instagram.
Yeah, but then they know that you
Facebook.
think that they catfishing. You can't let them know. that
No,
you think
it's
they-
hella cash. I feel like that's hella cash. People be like, "What's your Snap?" You know, because they want pictures, but you don't have to send them those type
I
of
would
pictures.
straight up tell a
Oh,
person,
well,
are
I
you
mean,
trying
yeah,
to
I do
catfish
that.
me, nigga?
Right,
Run me them
period.
photos.
Don't waste your time. It's like, what do you?
That's why I'd be like, what's your Instagram? What's your Snapchat or some shit like that? Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you can video. You could see
You
them
never
on
know.
Snap. Feel
Some of
me?
these women is crafty. It's crazy.
Yeah, she was talking about filters. I hella forgot about that. I'm like, that's right. You can actually have a filter on when you're.
Yeah, when you're on
Facts.
FaceTime now, you can have a filter.
And then they got it so crazy that people can use like other people's pictures, and then they have them holding up a sign, and all they did was like do some kind of like Photoshop type of shit, and then take away the sign to replace it with whatever the hell they wanted it to say. So if they be like, hey, send me a picture with my name and number on it or some shit like that, they'll send a picture that says that, but I really still wasn't the person. Someone just Photoshopped that shit.
Damn.
I've never even known of.
That's
See,
too- if you gotta do all
catfish
that,
is
that's
taking
too
it to
much
a whole
effort.
nother level, yo.
What about you, buddy? You linked up with somebody off the app trying to take it serious, and I already know the answer. But let the people know. And then I'll share mine.
You're hella funny. I mean, to be honest with you, if I ever linked up with them, I didn't really take them serious from the get because of the type of app it is. I never like linked up with them thinking like, actually, you know what? Can I say names?
I mean, if you don't,
I'ma just say-
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you damn near already said it.
you did.
Yeah, I did. Already. It's
You
Joey
just
12
missing like
year.
a syllable now at this point. Like,
It's Joey 12 year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I linked up with him thinking like, oh, because I just got out of a really bad relationship and I was on there like just on my hoe phase. To be honest, I was on my hoe phase, and we was like in like
Yeah,
a
that's
really
policy.
like lovey-dovey stage, but then it kind of like broke. It kind of like fell off for a second. So I don't know. I didn't really take it that serious, but you know,
you got a horror story?
a horror story.
Yeah.
Whore or whore.
Right, like-
Kind of, they both kind of can work. Like, yeah.
Like
So
one that was good and one was bad.
like one like that was like shitty.
Yes. Oh my God. There was this one time I linked up with this Brett, like, and I don't even know his fucking name, but like I just linked up with him, and first of all, he had me waiting. Second of all, this nigga bring food into my car, and I just met him, had a fucking plate of fucking In-N-Out, and I'm like,
He ain't give you none?
what? And he didn't even offer me any. I was like, what the fuck is this? Next thing you
Damn,
know, I'm
that is
okay,
pride.
this
That's
nigga eating. I'm trying to get some food. I go get some food, and this nigga dropped ketchup on my fucking seat. I was like, I'm taking you back, bruh. I dropped this nigga off, and he was like, you don't want to come inside? I'm like, no, bruh, I do not. You just spilled fucking ketchup on my seat. For the first impression, you brought some fucking hot-ass food in my car. Like, what? And you didn't even offer none? Like, what?
And you know what's messed up about that is
It was
In-N-Out, they
bad.
be putting a lot of fries in that bag too. So like he had extra that fell out the
Ate all
cart
of them already.
in the bag.
Put them on like a house plate. Like, you had like a plate with In-N-Out. And I was like,
Where'd you get
That
the
means
plate
he was
from?
prepared.
and then you gonna drop ketchup on my fucking car. Like, if you've been in my car, it's not no leather seats, bitch. He's like, you're not mad, right? And I was like, bruh, just close the door because I'm about to drive you back right the fuck now. Like, that's period on everything. It was horrible. I never spoke to that person ever
Dang.
again.
What about you?
But
Yeah.
start with the bad first.
Let's
Or you can
see.
do with the good one first.
The bad.
I like how you knew who mine was finna be about. I have no idea who you visit right now. Like, there's a couple of them.
Exactly.
Birthday
It's a
boy,
few.
possibly.
Birthday boy, that's crazy. Birthday boy's crazy. I still don't know this nigga name, y'all.
But he birthday
He birthday
boy.
boy. I met him on the app a year ago, and he's hella cool. He's cool people. It's like
was
this
his name
is cool.
Birthday Boy on the app?
No, it
No.
was I can't remember. He
Damn.
told me his name. I met him a year ago actually, and then he recently just popped up again because like we lost contact. Like he was hella cool, and he popped up again, and I was like, oh shit, what's popping? Bad
Birthday
one
Boy?
was like around the time when I first got on the app. I wasn't like fond of just like freely frolicking, you know. I wasn't into like, you know, just linking up with people off the app, and you know what I'm saying.
So that
So I
wasn't
was-
your whole face.
Well, my whole face came after I did the weird shit, and I'm like, well, no, that's weird. So like I legit was on there like, let me see if I can actually like find somebody. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I met this guy. I think his name was like Anthony or Antonio, maybe Antoine.
It started with an A. We know that.
It was like
one of
Ant
them,
something. I
feel
can
me?
guarantee it was like An
Next.
one. I don't know.
And
one.
But no, met him. So yeah, niggas do be catfishing. Like now I have an issue with motherfuckers who like take pictures and they don't smile, like showing teeth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Shit like grenades popped off.
bro, I met him in person. I'm like his profile. I'm like, oh, he like hella cute. Had his hair like Travis Scott, and I'm like, okay. And they be catfishing. His head was shaped weird.
Oh my gosh,
Like
that
it was
happened to me
crazy.
too.
His head was shaped weird. His teeth were kind of crooked. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole had just dropped, Crooked Smile. So I was like, we
Just want to give it a
It
chance.
was like, you gonna work through this because, like, to me, I don't really like to base shit off of like
How you
looks,
yeah.
but like teeth are really a big thing. Like my teeth aren't the straightest, but they ain't throwing up gang signs.
Oh, you
Right.
had braces, right?
No, I
And
never had
dental
braces.
hygiene, that's
Never
a
had-
really big thing too.
I'm always gonna
Like-
confuse those with braces.
Yeah,
every
people
time.
think I have braces, but it's just a piercing. You want to zoom in on it?
You just like look like you would have had braces at one point.
Yeah, no, I never had braces. But anyway, his teeth was
I
fucked
did.
up.
Yeah, he should have
And-
had braces.
And like we went on like a few dates, but like the one date we went on, we were like kicking it, and he was just being like hella weird. Like, have you ever met a nigga or a bitch that looked like they had hella swag, but then when it came to like linking up with them in person, it was like they had no swag at all. Like no game, no like whatever. Like you could tell
Oh,
they
like
weren't
you-
like into themselves. Like you know how we like we don't give a fuck.
Like very insecure.
so
or
we
something.
do like what the fuck, but like they were just
My
like
mic's still on?
timid.
Yeah.
You know, like he was just timid every time like he would touch me. It was like he was shaking or some shit.
Like
I
hella
would just be like,
insecure.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Damn,
He
but
just
they was
did-
fine.
Not when he opened his mouth.
Oh yeah.
And then like his topic of conversation, like this is also dating in the South as well. So like he was kind of slow, like not like
Really
slow
from the
like
South.
mentally, but like I have a thing like, well, let's like I talk at a consistent pace. I don't feel like I talk like
Oh yeah.
you know, like you still thinking about what you
like,
say.
I'm just really trying to get it out.
The Eeyore voice.
Yeah, that was him. It was hella crazy. But like after like 2 dates, he was hit me up like, "Can you be my girlfriend?" Da, da, da. And I'm just like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" Like I know I was looking for a relationship, but like
Not that quick.
not in 2 days, nigga. The fuck? I don't even
Right.
know you. Like
It's just too
2
much.
days.
Be
the
my
thing
wife. No.
That annoyed me was like every time he was driving, he felt the need to like hold my hand. And I'll be like, well, damn, nigga, 10 and 2. Like, you ain't gotta be touching me. You don't have to touch me all the time. Like, he's legit driving the car and like holding my hand. And then like you could tell he's like like nervous at the
Yeah.
same time, like still trying to impress me. So like he's not even driving at his best like ability. And I'm just like, okay, like let go. His hands got sweaty. Like his nails were unkept. Like it was crazy.
Dirty fingernails is like
And-
the biggest turn off. Like
And then my phone broke like the next day, or like while he was texting me that whole like, can you be my girlfriend shit. My phone broke for like 2 days until I got paid again and I got it fixed. This nigga blew my phone up and was like, fuck you, bitch. You so inconsiderate. Don't even want to text me back and let me know. And I'm just like, first of all, you psycho ass, ugly ass
dodged the
nigga.
bullet.
My phone broke. So
For
now I really get to
real.
see the real you. He's like, you just used me to take you out. And I'm like, first of all, at the time I worked at Chili's, and I'm like, nigga, technically I took you out because I got us a discount on our food. So shut the fuck up. You didn't even pay full price. Like, leave me alone. Like,
basically.
don't try me. But that was a bad one.
Yeah.
Good ones are when we just smoke and I never see them again.
No, I had this girl I met, like, it was like we went on 2 days, right? First one was cool. You know, we just walked around like San Francisco, whatever, checked out some of the spots. I think I took her to like a little comedy spot, right? Cool night.
Cobbs?
I don't remember. Maybe. Like, I don't know San Francisco. I don't even like going there.
Oh.
But like,
Okay.
right. But like, the second date was like trash. Look, so it started off cool, right? We went to like that Pier 39, I think
39,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, so kicking it with the whole like attraction shit. No, you know,
The
touristy shit. Thank you.
Yeah.
So then like all of a sudden this girl got hungry. And it was the first time I ever seen what hangry looked like. So like, but then we went to, okay, this is a factor that needs to be involved, no racism shit, but it was a white girl. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
it matters. Trust me, it's gonna come into play.
It does
Okay.
matter. It matters.
It's like,
Matters a
but it's
lot.
gonna really
Right.
matter to
Yeah.
the story. So like, okay, so first we go there. She's like, okay, so I want to get this pizza spot. She don't know the name of the spot. She just know the vicinity of where it's at.
Okay.
So that was weird, especially because I ain't from here. I don't know this shit.
Was she from the city?
She lived in the city, yeah. So it's like, no.
Was she on something?
Nah, but like she was on my nerves.
Okay.
So then, one other thing too is I noticed the first time we hung out, right? She had a long sleeve shirt on. Second time we hung out, she didn't, and then I seen her arms, and it was super hairy, right? And I'm gonna be real with you.
What you got with hairy arms though?
You said what I got with it? The problem? Because it like if I see her arms and she letting her arms look like that, I can only imagine what the kitty looked like. It's probably a fucking forest. So,
necessarily.
man,
I mean, but when it comes to white women, you never know.
you never know. So she gets hungry.
No,
We trying to find a place. She smokes. I smoke. We start smoking. Everything seemed cool, but then this is where she fucked up. So we get out. She again don't know where the fuck this spot is at. She just tells me to park and says it's in this vicinity. I don't know this place. So we walking around. My GPS starts functioning weird and shit, right? I know, it's terrible.
It's never the bitch.
So
It
I
makes you wanna be like,
I
man,
really don't even know where I'm parking, but we ended up parking whatever. She gonna just come at me super crazy talking about something. You getting this lost. Like, bitch, I'm not from here.
What?
Like, what the fuck? Like, you the
She
one
the
don't
one who's supposed to know where it's at.
It's your pizza spot. So then we get into the spot, right? And this is the bougiest pizza spot I've ever been to in my life.
everything in SF is
Oh
bougie.
my God, yo, this
Damn
is
near.
like
Now it is.
not a. So it's like, you see me, big guy, dreadlocks, all that type of shit. Everyone in there is just white. Like it looked like that whole like you seen Get Out.
Yeah.
The whole that's what it looked like inside of a pizza spot, and the pizza wasn't even good. Like
Yeah,
I
of
just
course
wanted a
it's
regular
gentrified
pepperoni ass
pizza.
pizza, but nah. You got all this weird like island surprise ass names and shit like
Island
that.
surprise.
Oh.
So she gonna be looking at me like, why you looking so weird? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like that's how it was going through my
Because
mind.
the shit is fucking nasty,
It's-
Susan,
the
and
food
I
is
want
na-
my money back.
The food is nasty. I'm super uncomfortable up in here, and I'm like, okay, let me just, you know what? Okay, let's finish this night out or whatever. So then we leaving.
You stayed though.
No, I
would've
know,
been-
but see, look, this I know.
Bye.
It was
But we
almost
finished
over.
it.
So I thought about it though, cause remember I don't know where the hell I parked.
Right.
So I don't know where my car is at the end of this.
True.
So then she like, oh, we gotta go look for the car. I'm like, I don't feel like hearing this girl bitching. I was like, look, I'm gonna come pick you up. I'm just gonna go look for the car myself. So I go looking, and then like,
Left her?
no, I didn't. See, look,
I know. Listen, I'm like, I would just.
I would've
left
there
her.
you go.
Like-
That's your escape.
it could have been, but it's like, but like,
you
so
a nice guy.
10 minutes later, like I'm sitting there like, okay, what's the cross street? So I call her to find out, and she tells me, but then she also tells me that she took an Uber and went home. So it's like, bitch, I'm only lost out here because you wanted to go to this bougie pizza spot, and then you.
She left you? Oh,
She left
hell
me.
No.
Hell no.
Hell no. The
You
white
should've
bitch.
been left her.
That's white people for you.
Yeah, yo.
She left you, bro.
So it took me about like
I ain't gonna do my nigga
45
like
minutes
that.
To find your car.
to find, like walking all around
How
San
many?
Francisco.
And she was from San Francisco.
She was from San Francisco.
Apparently. She didn't know what the
People
fucking
always be
pizza
trying to
spot
claim
was.
Like,
that
I
they're
got-
from San Francisco.
I
They
got
just done
all-
moved here.
I got all my 10,000
Like-
steps that night because like I was just walking all over there trying to figure it out.
He's at 10,000 steps.
And,
And them hills in San Francisco.
and then I used the Uber to try to find like the area because like that's how far I'm pretty sure we walked. But I eventually found it at like 11:30 at night, and I just drove home just like pissed. Like this chick really just left me.
Wait,
and
so
Wait,
okay,
did you
let me
pay
get this
for the
straight.
pizza?
So she told
My
you where
pizza.
the car was.
You paid for your pizza. You didn't pay
Because-
for hers?
Hell no, because I
That's
can
why she
already.
left you.
No, that's because that was already strike two at that point because that's when she was like, to my son, why you looking all weird? It's like,
Because you're
whoa.
white and I'm in this white ass establishment.
Exactly.
Are you trying to take my
like-
organs, bitch?
Right, exactly. Like,
oh my god.
like I better not see no one drinking tea up in this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And for
To
your
get
beverage, sir,
hypnotized.
I'll stick to water, thank you.
but
Actually, I
see,
bought a
this is the
bottle
killer though.
myself.
She gonna have the nerve to text me later, like, oh, why didn't you say? Why didn't you come over and say bye?
Bitch, you
like,
Why would you
Hell
come
no.
over
Like-
to say bye?
like
Where
I would have
were
had
you?
to
I
come
couldn't-
over
First of all,
if your ass hadn't have left me. So like,
Yeah.
so needless to
Damn.
say, I never talked to her ever again.
Yeah. There's a lot of people I never talked to again on
Damn.
dating apps.
Oh hell no.
So, all right.
Yeah, I block them. If I give them my number and then they start acting weird, I block them.
block,
I'd be
Bigly
like,
block.
yeah, block you on everything that I can if I added you on it. I'm just like, I'd rather just before I start something, just
I'm never like I'm kind of weird about giving out my number, but like
Yeah.
I'll easily give you my Instagram and my Snapchat
Yeah.
first because like blocking you on there is easy.
Yeah.
Blocking you on the phone, I gotta like delete the thread because I don't want to know any.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you go through the apps first and then you give them your number. But even if you get to that point and then you find out like that they're hella weird because they like, you know, if they catfish and they have motives to like string you along or whatever, give you some kind of excuse. But
Yeah. So dating apps,
Yeah.
not for love, just for sex.
yeah,
much.
period, basically.
You found bomb sex on the apps?
I have found some bomb
Yeah.
sex on that.
I think we all
Period,
have. Yeah.
period.
So,
I've
but
had,
don't do it,
ooh,
and always be safe, y'all.
That was that
stories.
sex where you like kind of look
Always
at yourself
protect-
weird in the morning.
Always
like,
protect
damn.
Always wear a
yourself,
fucking-
Yeah,
especially
wear
when
protection.
you don't really know that person.
Yeah.
Or
And
at
never
the
kiss on
very
the first date.
least,
You never
like-
know if you're going to get herpes.
You know,
Nah.
you smoking the wood, and all of a sudden your upper lip itching. You don't even know why.
Yeah, you're like, the
I mean, most of them curable now, but still, don't risk it, people.
yeah, don't.
You know.
yeah,
So
it's
dating
not worth
apps
it.
are no, strictly to be a hoe. All right. Now,
Yeah.
what about
Strictly.
still on the topic of relationships? What about like business, personal relationships? Have you ever messed? Okay, so for the viewers who are out there who don't know, we're all attending or have attended Expressions College. Is where we're at. But have you like dated somebody here? Because this college is very like it's big and small at the same time. Because like when you get in here, you really don't know who.
Yeah.
But then once you get like in here, you kind of know everybody. And
That's exactly why I don't.
shit can get weird. So have you ever like attempted to? Because when people first started going here, like everybody done dibbled and dabbed and like messing around with people from here. So
I attempted, but the 2 times I think I tried, they got like annoying, and then I just like, and it was luckily the people that didn't go. Like I would always wait until they like were on their last semester or something like that, to where
Oh,
shit
so
went.
you was plotting. You're like, wait, when do you graduate again?
Exactly. Oh, it's soon. Bet. All right, what's up? It'll be weird, like if I tried that with someone who just started, and then like I just started. So then like this school is kind of small, so now you just like shit didn't work out, but I gotta see your face every day. And then they gonna end up dating someone else that goes to the school, and then it's like, damn, I gotta see both of y'all motherfuckers every day. So like,
I know that happened to a few people that go.
so like,
Okay, what are you doing? Yes, he will.
so like that's I ain't about that life, yo. Like
What about you, buddy?
What was the question?
have you ever
Have you ever messed
tried-
with somebody or tried to mess with somebody that goes here, have gone here on their first, last, second, third, fourth semester?
Yes, I have.
That's the no comment area.
We'll let her
Yay.
get her.
Comment.
I feel like we're being honest and open, so why not? But I'll go first so we can,
You know
warm up.
what? I'll talk about it. It was cool. It wasn't bad or anything. I just think it does get very messy, especially like if things don't end up working out. Other things start, and it's just kind of like
Some more of that story. That's,
That's-
not a good
yeah.
look.
this is where it started, this is
That's-
where it ended.
That's worse than the dating apps right there.
Yeah, because you literally can't like block these motherfuckers.
Right.
yeah, you
Like-
can't. You'll just see them
for
all
the
the
remainder
time.
of the time.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I definitely have I.
Buddy. Yes.
Yes.
Bitch.
I
I'm not even gonna play with you. You try to put me on the spot.
I've actually done it a few times because I'm hard-headed.
Exactly.
Hard-head, make a
right.
soft behind, and my ass is pretty soft though.
Never
But-
fall from a pretty face.
Period. I fell for a bunch of pretty faces that go here because it's like,
Same.
especially like
Same.
being a girl that goes here.
And bring a fine ass female that go
Okay,
here too.
like a
Mind
fine-
you, there's not a lot of bitches here. Period.
not.
So when you
There
here
are,
and
but
you
some-
fine,
yeah.
like you get a lot of attention.
Yeah, it's like
Especially
in the audio,
male-dominated school.
in the audio and program. Like I
Yeah.
definitely linked up with like. I thought somebody was my friend, but then it turned
The
out
game
he didn't
program
wanna
don't
be
get no
my
action.
friend.
Just
Right?
wanna
They
throw
didn't
that
really
out
want to
there.
be your friend.
He didn't really want to be my friend. He just wanted to see what it's about. Definitely like had a little relationship with somebody, and they just end up being like inconsiderate ass nigga.
Mhm.
So fuck them. And
It's okay. Me and Buddy, you know what's really funny though? Me and Buddy kind of like went through the same kind of thing around
the
the same
same time.
time with the same type of dude, and like, yeah, it
hood
was
niggas
just,
should never go to college. Let's say that.
Yeah,
'Cause,
let's
like,
just-
they just fuck everything.
you would think because
They just
again
trying to
they're trying to
succeed
get
in
into
life.
education.
They're just trying to succeed, but then they still got that like, oh, like no, Okay.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of it has to do with insecurities too, though.
Yeah.
Yours or theirs?
Both.
Both of them. Shit. Like, I feel like communication,
100.
like, that's a big key too, but like miscommunication too. Like, you could say it, but think you're saying it in a way that they're gonna understand, and they just don't understand. Like, they hear you, but they don't get you.
Especially niggas in the audio. You gotta damn near make a song.
For real.
Make a
Even
beat so they can
then,
understand.
I've made songs,
Facts.
and I don't think that they even picked up on it. So,
Somebody made a song about me.
hella auto-tune, but it was cute.
It was.
It was cute.
Business
And pleasure.
business and pleasure. Just kind of, because going back to going to school here and messing with people, like, it's kind of like mixing business with pleasure.
Right.
Because, like, you're trying to get your degree and you have to do a lot of group projects here and, like, work in groups 99.9% of the fucking time. So, of course, you're going to start to get feelings or, like, develop more friendships with the people you work with, or like y'all have, they most likely, like when you start here, you get consistent classes with the same people.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's like,
especially if you like the time that you started too, it's like y'all in the same group. Feel me? Like,
and the whatever department you're in.
True.
Audio kids always hang out with audio. Like, we rarely get to see other kids from other departments, and that's only if we have GEs. And damn near after the second week, nobody shows up for that.
Right. Or they do. It's like they're there when you're not there. It's like they come for the beginning of the class and they dip, and then you come for the end of the class.
Then
and
I'm
it's
still
like,
not rocking with the game club. I'm gonna be real with you.
Shut
I've
up.
The
never
game club is the
met
people
a
that
lot
do
of
the Naruto
people.
run down the hallway. I can't
Yeah,
rock
they
with
be.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
hella
gone.
funny.
But no,
No, I'm dead serious. I've seen someone do it.
you spend time with these people. You're stupid. I've seen somebody do it too, and we're not gonna talk about it. Same, bro. I bet it is.
Probably is. Go ahead.
But no, you spend time with these people, so
A lot
this
of
is
it's
when it gets
unexpected,
personal.
though. I feel like.
I mean, I feel like the thing that people kind of misconstrue, because you spend time with these people and
And
because
doing
you start
creative
to
stuff,
yeah,
too,
and
that
you
helps.
like can like link and like merge with this creative, like whatever avenue you guys are in together. Like, just because you catch a vibe with somebody doesn't mean it has to be explored romantically.
Right.
Like, every time people kind of equate that, especially like most of us here are single as fuck because we're all into our craft, so we don't have time for
Yes.
like real relationship. Hence is why, like, when you go on dating apps, you see half the school on it, because like, we don't have time to go out in the world and do shit, because we're always here working on projects. And if we have the little inkling of time to work on something that we really desire, we're gonna put our all into it.
Exactly.
So, but working with people, that doesn't mean like if I start feeling like we have a connection that we gotta explore romantically, not platonically, we could probably be still dope as fuck. But like when you cross that line of energy exchange on another level, that's when shit gets fucked up. And it's just like, nah, that vibe you was feeling, sis, was because that nigga could have been your brother. Like, but you thought because y'all felt something and he was kind of cute that, you know, you had to explore it. And it's just like, no, because in this industry, you can't fall for a pretty face, bruh. Word to young Emmy. Shameless plug.
Not, but like dead ass, like you just had to know like boundaries. I feel like boundaries are like really important. Like even for friendships, it doesn't have to be like a relationship. Like you have to set boundaries. Like
well, friendships
what's
are
okay.
relationships.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's not a sexual relationship, is what I'm trying to say. Like platonic relationships too need boundaries. Like
Plus, you don't want
some friends, like some friends, like okay,
don't.
like you can have some friends that actually like the opposite gender that you like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like the same gender, and like they might be hella touchy on you to an extent where you feel a little uncomfortable. You're like, look, I understand that you know, you like who you like, but don't be touching up on me because it made me feel uncomfortable type shit, you know? Like you have to like set boundaries even with friends that you have gone to that level with, like sexually, like PDA and shit. Like look, like even like if you hooked up with somebody at the school, you gotta be, you're like trying to be like, okay, don't let nobody know, feel me? Like it's on the low type of shit, because
I don't
if
want
it didn't work out, it's
business.
like it's like none of your
nobody's
business.
taking it
That
serious,
shit
like,
happens
in the
like,
moment. Yeah, you feel that shit. Like it feel good when I lay with you. Oh my god, like cuddle with me. But then like when I'm snapped out of that mode, I'm snapped out of that mode. So don't be like,
Like,
come
don't
up
touch me
to me
now.
like when we all with the homies smoking and you trying to sit in the backseat with me trying to cut, nigga.
right, like
Get the fuck, like keep it professional.
You're right.
keep it
Nah.
professional.
This is where the professional
yeah.
part come into play. Like, nah.
I think with us being like the creators, we just automatically like we separate the stuff. Like we know how to do that. Like we know how to, like when we doing, like we chilling with people or doing creative stuff, get in that mode. Or then when we go into relationship mode, that's a whole different type of thing.
It's a whole different mode.
So
and
when
sometimes
someone
that
tries
can
to combine
hinder.
it, it's like, chill. Like we all chilling. Like
That shit can
Yeah.
hinder your work ethic too.
that
Like,
too.
if people don't know how to separate it or know when to shut that shit off, because it
Right.
is distracting.
You
like,
gotta know how to act. and
everybody
when to
wants
act.
that feeling of affection. Like, it feels good. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like, I would love to have that feeling consistently from one person, but it's just
Period.
like not set up that way for
It'd
me
be
right
hard.
now. But like, when you are in a relationship, like, okay, or another relationship story. I used to have it. One of my exes like used to come to work with me all the time.
Damn.
Like, not on. I
Take your
can't-
daughter.
Like drop you off.
Like I've heard
No,
of take
like-
your daughter to work day. I've never heard of like
Take your nigga to work? Yeah, it was
it's
crazy.
a new one.
So like, yeah, just moved out here or whatever. And at first it was kind of like I worked in an area where it was like universal for you to like go and like walk to this store, and see like what was they talking about like for getting jobs. But then it just kind of turned into this nigga like coming in, walking around for a minute, and then coming back and like drinking a beer at the bar and like watching me the whole time. Like, we had to sing happy birthday, and he texted me one time like, you didn't look enthusiastic when you did the happy
Oh my
birthday.
God.
And I was
It's
just
like,
like,
what the fuck? Don't watch me,
because I
bruh.
wasn't. But it was hella
on some-
crazy.
he was on a
I've
Drake
had
album.
somebody who I didn't know before. Like, I didn't really know like that. I met them through Tinder, and like it was during a time where I just needed like companionship, and it never got sexual. But this dude, I told him where I worked, and this dude showed up one time. Like, and I worked at a breakfast place at Boulevard Cafe in Daly City, and this nigga showed up at like 10 a.m. damn near like hella hungover, and he didn't text me none of that. Just showed up, and I